Hello, everyone. Here we go. So let's check to make sure everything worked properly. And we're going to get this mystery stamping started. So let me, not that. I think it look all good here. So if you can tell me, if you can hear me, it's it's all a mystery, right? I love it when I love this mystery stamping because we never know what's going to pop in, right? Okay, I just want to make sure it looked good at this end, but I'm checking as a viewer here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, well, I see people are coming in. Yeah, it's cloudy here today also. Okay, so what is a mystery stamping? Let me explain before we get started. So I plan to do that once a month, and I post about a few weeks before. It's on this. If you go on frenchiestamps.com, on the side there on the right, I got like a page or information. I got events that say, upcoming event. I post the mystery stamping there, and also in the picture tell you what you need. In the day of, I get the blog post that tell you all what you need. So usually it's never going to be a specific stamp set or specific color because I want everybody that even with little supplies can come. So it's going to be maybe a shape that you're going to need, a punch, like if it's a circle, or you can do another shape. The color is going to be always the color of your choice. And then it's the measurement. So, designer series paper, it can be anyone, any designer series paper, and so on, like what we're doing today. Today, it's a little bit more advanced than the one that I did in the past. I say advanced, it's because I call that a 50-pound cards because it's like three in one. I won't give more than that because I don't want to give away what it is. So, and then we're going to do a card together. So if you cut, it's very important that you cut your paper before, because I'm going to show you, because this one, it's a little tip on cutting with one sheet. But I really recommend that you cut your paper before the live because you won't have time maybe to follow and cut and so on. So that's why I give you the measurement before we get started. So if you get your product ready to go, you should be able to do the card at the same time than me. I do two cards. It's the same. It's just that I'm known to stamp fast or go fast. I got one gear, and my gear, I think it's in the fast lane. So that's why I do two, and I keep my reminding myself slow down when it's mystery stamping. So even if I would go very slow, some people would say it's too slow. Some people are going to say it's too fast. So if you cannot follow, remember this is recorded. You can watch, pause, and so on. It's impossible to go at everybody's speed. Trust me on that one. So I'm going to try to go more smooth than a regular video or the create on the fly and so on. It's going to be more smooth, put it that way. So we're going to get started, but before we get started, I want to remind you that the retire list was released this Wednesday. We got amazing markdown, amazing. Some stuff already starts to sell out. I know the Whale of Time, whatever that paper, it's sold out. It's a few things already start to sell out. So if it's anything on the retire list that it's a must have for you, you want to order it as soon as possible because things are selling out. So let me flip you down and I'm going to share where you can get that list and so on. Okay. I just want to make sure here. Trying to see the, okay, it should be good. I just want to check one thing here. Okay, let's see the, just want to make sure. Okay, let's get out of this now. Here we go. I just want to see my the bottom here. So I got my paper ready to go. Okay, that looked clear. Okay, that's just what I needed. So I'm bringing my iPad here because I want to show you. If you go at frenchiestamps.com, the first post is going to be about today. And if you go there, you're going to see that I put a cheat sheet there, a graphic. So this is the cardstock 8.5 by 11. And that's the one sheet that I cut all those bits and pieces that I told you about you needed, okay? I put a graphic there to help you understand how to cut that. So with that being said, I'm going to share, but don't worry if I get you confused because you get the graphic there. Now, while I get the iPad running here, right at the top, you get the shop. If you click the shop, or if you're in a device like a phone, that's you're going to have a little line. That's where you're going to go. Click on the line. You're going to click on the last chance retiring list. And then when you click on that, you're going to have all the lists that you need for the retire list. Right now, maybe I got a few too many things open here. Let's see. Here, oops. Let's go back here. I want to make sure that maybe I don't have a good connection here. That's good. Okay, here it is. Last chance retire. So you got it by group, you got it by page number, you get the stamp set alphabetical only, just the stamp set, and all the markdown. Well, all the markdown, it's hard to see the markdown, you know, with a name in that. It don't click sometime what it is. So now you got it all below. Note that this is all while supplies last. So when I put that there, maybe some stuff sold out by then. So remember that. So you can click on that and order. Um, like this is amazing. It was $31. It's $7.75. The world map. I mean, you get amazing deal. So you get it all by section. The happy die gonna go lovely with my upcoming stamp set for my $1,000,000. And you keep on going. And this the antique a corner and slider. That's what I use on my card that I did Thursday night. You see those corner, how pretty they are, the slider. And that used to be $8.50. It's $3.40 now. It is some killer deal, but I'm going to tell you right now, it won't last, honey. So if you want it, you have to get it now. The Stamparatus bag, 1160, and so on. So you see, it is, I got it all over there. So it's one click to shop. Okay, now where I was telling you on the side, that's on the, like, on landscape, not horizontal. Yeah, horizontal, not on the long way, my iPad. You're going to see on the side, that's where I promote what's coming up my class here. Right here, I put it right there. Okay, we're going to go back to this post. So then I would go at home and it's going to be the first post there. And that's where I get my paper. And I just click read more. And then that's where I get all the measurement that you need there, but I get my paper here out to cut it. So we're going to start with that. You're going to take your paper that measure again 8.5 by 11. You're going to cut this at 4 1/4. Cut it at 4 1/4. Then I'm going to flip this way, and I'm going to cut this at 8 1/4. With my 8 1/4, I'm going to score that at 5 1/2. Oops. This is going to be my card base here, okay? I'm going to flip this here. This is going to be my card base. Now, the little piece that was left at the bottom, so that means it is 4 1/4 by 2, 2 3/4. We're going to score that at 2 1/4. So score that at 2 1/4. That's going to be, that don't seem right, is it? Do I have a mistake on this? Let me double check this. It should have been score at 2 and... Okay, I'm just going to leave it that way, and I'm going to cut that there. Maybe the other piece is going to be screwed up, but that's okay. So now we get a little tiny card. Et voila. Now, the next piece that we got over here, that was 4 1/4 by 11, the other piece. You're going to cut 1 1/4 off. 1 1/4, you're going to cut this off. That's going to be put aside because we need that piece. Now we're going to cut, we need this piece to be 9 3/4. I think that's what we get here. 9 3/4 by 3 1/2. So let's cut this at 3 1/2. This here, it's scrap. That's, uh-oh. Huh. That's disturbing. Somebody, we got a prison down in Livingston, and they got an escapee. Well, interesting, huh? Okay, back to the show. I cannot stop laughing now. I'm not here alone, so I'm safe. Okay, so 9 3/4 by 3 1/2. We're going to flip this, and we're going to score that at 4 7/8. 4 7/8. Score that at 4 7/8. And you know the one that I'd score at 2 1/4, it should be scored at 2 1/8. Now that I'm looking at this, so it's a mistake in the graphic. It's 2 1/8, but that's okay. Okay, so now we get this piece, et voila. Okay, so let me tell you, this here score at 2 1/4 should be at 2 1/8, and I want to see if I got it here. I don't see the score. Okay, so it would have been 2 1/8. That piece of paper that was 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Oh, 2 3/4. It's 2 3/8. 2 3/8 you would have scored. I'm sorry, 2 3/8. Here we go. Now we get that. Let's move that along. And now we're going to start assembling. So this is a card. So it's going to, you can see where we're going here, right? This going to go here, 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 and this going to go here. So we're going to start assembling. You're going to take your biggest piece of designer series paper that was 4¼ by 5¼ so 5¼ by 4 5¼ by 4 I'm sorry if I 5¼ by 4 glue that to the inside here. We're going to glue that right here. And so this is the paper, the sweet, the seashell. And the other one that I'm doing, it is the hydrangea. So I'm going to glue this one also. And you know what? I'm going to cut another piece of this just because I want to make sure my paper works and then you get the right score. So, okay, it was 4¼ by 2 3/8. 4¼ by 2 3/8. 4¼ by 2 3/8. We're going to score that at 2 3/8, I think. So 4¼ oh no, see, it's a good thing. So it's 4¼ half of that's going to be in 2 1/8. You don't score at 2 1/4, it's 2 1/8. 2 1/8, it's right in the center. 2 1/8, okay? Is that the smaller one? Yeah. 2 1/8. You score at 2 1/8, that little piece. Okay, now you're going to take this piece here and we're going to put that over here. And never mind the flap, you're just going to glue that right in the center here. So go ahead, and one thing you want to be careful, it's usually the opening go to the right. This one, the opening want to go to the left. So the opening go to the left. Opening to the left. So I'm going to do that with the other one. Remember, I am doing 2 cards here just so I can slow down myself a little bit. So now I'm going to do this one right over here. Now the other, so now we're on the next biggest piece of designer series paper. That one did measure 4 5/8 by 3 1/4. 4 1/8, 4 5/8 by 3 1/4. Going to go over here. And I don't know which side that I want. I want that. So now we're going to glue that there. You see where we're going with this, right? And we're going to do the hydrangea now. I'm going to put that right here. Okay, the next one, though, it's a little trick. The next 2 pieces that look very, very the same size, okay? But one it's shorter than the other one. One it's 4 1/4, and one it's 4. So you want to take the smaller piece. So one it's 4 1/4 by 2 1/2, and one it's 4 by 2 1/2. The small piece there, put it aside and take the longer piece. That's the 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. Going to go inside. Going to go inside. So this here, it's optional, but you can do this. It's to use circle punch. It doesn't matter the size. So you can take your circle punch and you can do a little circle in the center. Okay. Again, this is optional. If you don't have a circle punch, here what you can do. You can take, where is my scissors? You can take scissors, do sideways, and I'm not measuring, sideways, sideways, turn it, push it down here, and then we're going to glue this part right here. Glue that right there. Okay, so you get this here. So if you don't have a circle punch, this is what you can do, and that's going to be here. Now the trick to this is to put a gift card, okay? So the trick to put the gift card, you don't want to put too much glue because then you won't have the space to slide it. So the best thing to do is use Tombow and just do, let's do one here. Just do right at the edge, not where you cut, not the part that you cut there. You don't want no glue at that part. So on the side, bottom, and the other side. Now you're going to take this and put it right here on the inside, okay? Okay, let that glue before you slide your gift card there. Now we're going to do the same thing with this. You don't want to have any glue at the top there where you put a little, fold that down. And the reason why we want to see a little opening, it's so that the recipient can see it's a gift card there. And not only that, they can push it out. Here we go. Okay. Now we're going to take a little break and we're going to have a door prize or screen prize, whatever you call it. Just to let you know, how can you win? It's when you leave a comment there, just a comment, you get entered in the drawing. So let me move this. So, okay, the first one's going to be Seaside Spray and Rococo Rose with a pack of doilies and a pack of clear gem. So this is going to be our first drawing. So Ollie going to let me know who's going to win. And for this, soon that it's done, you need to go at frenchiestamps.com. And at the top, you get contact me and you need to send me your mailing address. This needs to be done today because you have to be present to win, okay? So this is going to be the first prize here. Then at the end, we're going to have another prize. We're going to have the polka dot. We're going to have terracotta tile. We're going to have more doilies and then the gem. So Ollie going to let us know who is the winner. Okay, let's go back to our card. Now let's open this. This is going to go there, there, there. Do you see where we're going with this bowl? Is that fun? Now the other piece that we add, the smaller one there, we're going to glue that on this flap here. The flap of the card base, the one that we did the gift card, we're going to do this one. So this, oops, this one got a little border around. It's not as tight as the other one. See, you get a border. So let's glue that there. And we're going to put that right here. And then I'm going to do the same with the other card that I did. So you see, I'm doing two here. Hope that slow me down enough that you don't feel so rushed. But remember, this is recorded, so don't panic, okay? Okay, let's see if we had a winner. Judy Getty. Judy Getty, you are the winner. Also, I should have said you have to be in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., then I send you a card. So Judy Getty, congratulations. Make sure you go at frenchiestamps.com. Send me your mailing address. Okay, now we're going to take the little one that in the graphic it says score at 2 1/4, but it's score at 2 1/8. Now we're going to take this, I should have two, and now it's the little piece that we are left with. See, we got a little piece left with of the designer series paper, and that's going to go at the top of this. Okay, let's glue those pieces on that little, that's 2 1/8 here. Here we go. I mean, the designer series paper, it's not 2 1/8, it's, oops. The designer series paper that we glue at the top there, it's 1/7/8 by 1.5. 1/7/8 by 1.5. No, it should be 1/7/8 by, no. I think I got a mistake in there. I'm gonna have to go check my thing. I got 1/7/8 by 2.5. I am so sorry. This should have been 2.5. I'm making notes, okay? I am sorry. That is my mistake. It's 1/7/8 by 2.5. I am so sorry. Two mistakes. You know what? That proves I am a human. Yep, 2.5. 1/7/8 by 2.5. Right there. Now, you're going to take this. We're going to put that here, and we're going to glue that. So the way that I like to glue this one, I like to push this one there, push this here, align it, see it's open there, align it in the center of this, then push it down. That's the way that I like to glue this one. I'm cockeyed a little bit there. Let me, here we go. So then I know it's going to fit perfect when we close it. Et voila. Boom, boom. Okay, let's do the same thing with the other one. Then I'm going to take this, put this here. Make sure I'm straight. I'm giving myself a little wiggle room here. Here we go. And press that there. Now this. So then I said, you could have an element. Well, for the hydrangea, I cut just the one that it's all the pop-up there. So I'm going to glue that, and I'm going to use dimensional here. You can, it's doesn't matter if you use dimensional or whatever. I'm just going to put dimensional in the back of this. Here we go. Put that right here. Now I did cut little leaves from the set, the hydrangea, that I'm going to use my leaves here. There. And over here. Here we go. Now for the seaside here, the shell, this is not stamped. I just cut and then I emboss, and then I gonna just cut this because I just want one. This right now, it's still not orderable, but they should be back in stock at the end of this week coming up, okay? This is selling like pancake, hot pancake, hot bread, whatever you call it. They come in, they sell out, they come in, they sell out. So more, it's scheduled to arrive this week. So it should be coming in. I don't know if I think I want this one. Do I want this? I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to use a dimensional also. This and this. And then I'm going to put that right here. There. Now those 2 pieces of paper that we had, 4 1/4 by something, 4 1/4 by 1 1/4, that's going to get over there and over there. Now we're going to stamp. The stamp set that I'm using, it's Peaceful Moment. I'm using that beautiful happy birthday there. So I'm going to use the happy birthday. This one here, I'm going to use Balmy Blue to bring the blue from down there. So let me bring Balmy Blue. And I'm going to stamp my happy birthday right on the right side. Okay, I got that there. Now the other one, I'm going to stamp it in, I'm going to go in Seaside. Well, no, Rococo. I'm going to try to bring the, you know what? Island Heather. See? You can change your mind as you go. So I'm going to go with Island Heather. And we're going to stamp this one right here. Here we go. Now, just because that I didn't bring both of those stamp sets to coordinate with, but you know what? We're still going to add a little bit of pizzazz in there. Let me bring a stamp set that I absolutely love, and that is the Circle Celebration. I think that's going to be perfect to add a little bit of pizzazz in this. And I'm going to use the checker there, this little one here, and I'm using the polka dot. That's what I'm going to use. So let's bring back the stamps, the ink. So we're going to start with the hydrangea, and I just going to stay, I'm going to use Island Heather and then a little bit of Seaside. So I didn't bring a scrap paper, but let me reach for one. Okay, so when they open that up, so you get plenty of place. You know, I should have stamped that before. I didn't think about it, to be honest. So I'm going to use Seaside spray to do just, oops, you know what? Let's go here. Right here. And I'm going to put that right here. And I'm going to use Island Heather. And we're going to do, here we go, just a little something, something. And then inside, I'm going to keep that you can stamp whatever you want if you get a verse, like for birthday and so on. Now I'm going to use my Seaside here. Et voila. And then my Island Heather. Sometimes you just want a little something, something, right? Here we go. So that add a little bit of pizzazz in here. Now let me see where, okay, I need to close this before I get a fiasco here. Let me close that before I put the card in there. And then you're going to take your gift card and slide it right here. Is that fun? So then these see they can slide it easy. So that's why you need like a circle or something there. So that go there, there, there. How about that? Oh, we forgot our happy birthday. We want to take this strip and then we're going to put that right here. Et voila. Is that cool or what? Now let's finish this one here. I'm going to take my happy birthday. Put that right here. Now I'm going to open that and let me washy those. And I'm going to use the same circle. It's just sometimes you want to add something, and the stamp that you're using from the paper, it's too big or whatever. You can add many different things. And you know what? In this case, I got those shell here. I'm going to cut this. It's almost like create on the fly this, right? I'm going to cut this. And oops, still have one here. And I'm going to put one right here. Oops. Okay, I don't want to put that though with dimensional because it's going to get too thick. And let me just shave this off a little bit here. So what do you think of this fold? Did you like this fold? This, and then let me this here. So don't forget the retire list, it's out. So go at frenchiestamps.com where it says shop, click on that, then click on the page retiring and check those marked down. It won't last. I mean, it's amazing the price. And then I'm going to put this one right there. And because I get two, I want a third one there. So see, I am not using the, oops. Here we go. How about that? So now you got your happy birthday. Open, open. See, now you get your shell. And voila. And here we're going to put a gift card there. Take this and voila. Oops. So now you see why you didn't want to put glue at the top there. Okay, if you use color cardstock, then you're going to have to do a layer of white. So if you don't like to write on colors, right? I personally like to have white or vanilla when I mail. So, I mean, when I write, and yes, this gonna fit in a regular size envelope. I'm sorry, here I was putting all that little cut in the trash. But me. So do you want to see the first one that I did when I designed this? So this go this way, and it fit right in your envelope. Well, you have to make sure to open the envelope correctly. Here we go. Boom, it fit perfect. So let me share. The first one that I did, I used the sweet ice cream, the ice cream paper with the daisies. Oh, see? So I got the daisy there, open, open. And here, see, I stamp, put different, and this was the Grace Garden, the flower from the Grace Garden that is retiring that stamp set. I love this set that I barely use. And here we go. So again, I got my place for my gift card. Okay, so now let me refresh on this piece of designer series paper that I had a mistake, and I'm going to go right on my blog post and correct that. It's a 178 by 1.5. It's 178 by 2.5. Okay, this piece here, it's scored at 2 1/4, not 2 and score at 2 1/8 and not 2 1/4. Okay, so here is one. Here is another one. And here is another one. How cool is that, right? I think that's pretty. I do love it. I hope you enjoyed this. Now, Holly, do we have another winner? So we're going to announce another winner here. And I got a little something to tell you. Here we go. So Thursday coming up, it's April Fool, but this what I'm announcing, it's not April Fool. Usually on Thursday night, I am live on Facebook to create on the fly. This week coming up, it's going to be different. I will be live right here on YouTube to share my $1,000,000 stamp set with all this here. I cannot show all this. It's all cards that I did with the set. So I'm going to share those cards. Many of the cards I'm using retired product because I didn't know what's going to be retired. So I mix it with different product or different stamp set. So I hope you can join me. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on April 1st. So that means 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope I got that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 Pacific, 6 Mountain, 7 Central Time, and then 8 Eastern Time. And this is going to take right here on YouTube. So I hope you can join us. Now let's see who is the winner. Marsha Lavassi, I think that's a French name. Lavasse, Lavasse. Marsha and Judy, please make sure you go at frenchiestamps.com soon that we are done because you needed to be present to win. And then just click contact me. That's going to pop like the email. Just put at the bottom in that comment there. It's not really a comment. It's coming in email. So your mailing will not be public and send that to me. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the mystery stamping. I am sorry, I had 2 mistakes. You know what? We're all human. So I'm going to go on my blog post and correct that right now. Thank you so much. And don't forget, retire list while supplies last. While supplies last. Thank you so much and have a lovely weekend, my friend. Bye-bye for now.